What's going on, everybody? Welcome to NFL Red Alert for Week 3, the Sunday games. If you want to see the Thursday Night Football game, it's right here available at Gmia. Just go back to the video prior to this one. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Vegas raked in millions. This weekend was complete ridiculousness. I don't know what was going on. I'm still disgusted with all the things that are going on because I bet every week, all right? And one of my best bets was the Ravens beating the Jaguars. Now, I know this game was in London. I know it was streamed on Yahoo. I know all that stuff like that. But I'm still considering the Ravens to be the Ravens, bruh. And it's just really disgusting what happens when, you know, these London games. I remember once, I think the Jags played one time against another team. Who did they play last year? Something happened with the same thing. And I was telling myself, you know what? I shouldn't bet this game. Plus, the line was getting lower and lower right before, you know, I placed the bet. And I'm like, oh, should I do it? Should I do it, bro? And I did it anyway because I'm an idiot. But listen, hopefully you weren't an idiot like I am and you picked the Jags and you raked in a lot of dough. I'm going to tell you this right now. The Ravens suck. I don't even want to talk about it. For the most part, it was 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I got a little bit of the game actually live. And when I looked at it, I thought Blake Bortles, you know, was like, who was that guy yesterday? You know what I'm saying? Was he Aaron Rodgers when Aaron Rodgers is good? Because we're going to get to Aaron Rodgers in a second. But, you know, I don't even know who he was, bro. The dude reminded me of Steve Young. I don't know how it was happening, but the Ravens they didn't play defense on play action. Dudes was running wide open. Linebackers is bruh, they blasting the tight end. Mercedes Lewis got hit so hard, I think his lungs fell out in the end zone. He just held on to it. Like, I don't know what was going on. But let's just say this right now. The Jags went out there and just completely destroyed them. It is nothing else to say about it. I don't want to even talk about it. I lost money on it. I'm disgusted. Congratulations to the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Ravens suck. I don't know. Look, man, I'm just done with that game. Browns and the Colts. Let's just put it like this. Somebody had to win this game, right? And for the longest time, I'm saying to myself, Hugh Jackson got to get a win because he really can't justify being the head coach in this league anymore. The guy is horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is he doing there? And I know people are like, yeah, it's the Browns and all this stuff like that. There is no excuse. This man had a chance at the end of the game to win this game. Bad play calls, bad, just everything bad. Kaiser throwing picks. Like, I'm going to tell you this right now. The Browns suck. I don't think they're going to go 0-16, though. Because you know what's funny about it? The same way I'm telling you right now that Vegas raked in millions, it's no way possible that the Browns will go 0-16 because they're gonna set us up and we're going to bet against them. And the Browns are going to take our house, bro. Because somebody's going to bet their house against the Browns and they're going to lose it. The Colts, look, we already know what this is. Andrew Luck, we don't know what's going on with him. We have no idea what's happening with that situation. Everybody, I don't think Colt fans are interested in these games, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, all right, yo, we're just going through the motions right now. And it's funny because every week that goes by now with all this injury and all the stuff that's going on with the Colts, you appreciate what Peyton Manning did even more. Giants and the Eagles. Let me just say this real quick. I'm going to say this. The Giants suck. How do you lose on a 61-yard field goal? Yo, look, let me just say this right now, right? Odell Beckham Jr. is special. I know a lot of people say it was just that one catch and a loss to Dallas and, you know, he's not really that good. Listen, man, when he caught that pass on the right side and got his feet in, I saw that live, bruh. And I'm like, he don't have no space. This dude is unbelievable. Then the other catch for the fade route, and then Sterling Shepard is a goon. He's really, really fast. I didn't know he was that fast, man. Because you know what it is? We all get so caught up in OBJ, we don't even look at the other players. Sterling Shepard is special. I don't know what's going on with Evan Ingram. Look, let me just say this. Eli Manning sucks. Did I get that in already? And another thing. Ben Dookie, that dude right there, he has to be fired at the end of the season. Because I think that him running up at the mouth, I think that created a type of attention that the Giants just didn't need, if that makes any sense. Because you're not that good to begin with. Like, you had a great defense, but you're not that. You didn't do anything. You went to the playoffs last year, and half your team was in Miami with Trey Songz. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that Ben McAdoo, I don't think he's doing what he's supposed to do. And the Eagles, Carson Wentz, man, like I said, if Carson Wentz would have lost this game, I would have been like, you know what? I kind of agree with Skip Bayless about him not being special. The dude eluded like 19 tacklers, bro. And then just throws, he ran for the first down on the play that I'm talking about. But I like what he's doing for Philly, man. Shout out to Philadelphia. I don't know what else. The Giants were supposed to win this game. I'm sorry, bro. Like, OBJ took the game over. I'm watching it. I literally could not take my eyes off the game. And then before my eyes, I saw a 61-yard field goal going, bro. I'm completely disgusted with the Giants, and I want them to go 0-16. Dolphins and the Jets. Let me just say something about Jay Cutler. People were making fun of me about, yeah, bro, what about Jay Cutler when he played well the week before? Jay Cutler is Jay Cutler, bro. You know what I'm saying? I never denied that Jay Cutler had talent. If you go back to all my NFL podcasts, I've been doing this since 2013. I've never denied Jay Cutler's talent. I denied his heart and what he's willing to do for his team to get victory. And when you make Todd Bowles beat you, you should just retire. You should go back into the booth at the Fox Network, bro. Like, if you're going to lose to a guy that looks like Todd Bowles don't even know why he's on the sideline. Let's just be honest about it. I don't even know what was going on. All I know, look, I didn't even know that the Jets had a quarterback. I thought that, they were showing those replays of the squirrel. I thought the squirrel running around was the Jets quarterback. I had no idea that McNown was throwing hot dots. And then, listen, man, I really don't know what to expect from the New York Jets. I honestly don't. So every time I look at a game with them, it just doesn't make sense to me that I'm watching it. It's so far gone from when Rex Ryan was there, with Mark Sanchez stinking up the joint. But at that time, they were winning championships and stuff like that. Well, not championships, but, the AFC championship, whatever. No, they didn't. They lost in the AFC championship. I think they beat the Patriots and then they lost in the championship. But it was like more hype around it back then with the Revis and all that stuff like that. Now it's just it's a trash heap, bro. Like, I don't enjoy it at all. I'm disgusted with it completely. Being a New Yorker, it disgusts me to even think about the Jets being part of the New York area. But, it is what it is. But this game was a disgusting thing to watch. I hope that none of you guys watched it and were like me and was throwing up in your mouth. But it is what it is. It's the NFL. We're going to watch it. Broncos and the Bills. The Broncos completely just came out. Simeon, see, these are the things I'm talking about. Talib is talking about he's so good, he's going to do this. No, he's not, bro. The guy came out, played well against a bum defense, which was the Dallas Cowboys, and looked good. The Bills came out, locked up. The dude he just played regular, throwing picks, doing everything wrong, bro. Everything. That's the one thing the Broncos need. They got to get a better quarterback. Simeon showed some, he showed some signs that he could possibly be that dude. I don't think he is. The Bills, McCoy played well. You know what I'm saying? That one taunting penalty on Von Miller where he tried to act like he's going to pick up, the quarterback or whatever. That was kind of wild that they gave him that penalty because that's what really cost them the game. I don't know if that should have been a penalty. You guys let me know. It was hilarious, though, when you really think about it. The Saints and the Panthers, I've been telling you guys this for a while. Cam Newton sucks. I'm not going to get away from that. The one Super Bowl run that they had, he had a really, really good season, but still, with the way that he played, he just, I don't know, man. I know he has good stats and he's rushing touchdowns but passing touchdowns. I'm not sold on Cam. And I'm not, I don't know what it is about him, bro. He just doesn't, I just think he has so much more to offer. If he, man, bro, it's the throws, he's very inaccurate. I don't know how to really explain it. I don't know, man. It's just watching him play is starting to really, really disgust me. He did sit down towards the end of this game. He just sat on the bench. They sent out Derek Anderson. That was a good call by the coach. I just think that it's a reason why Riverboat Ron says certain things about him. I don't think that they really want him to. I know it sounds weird, but I think they know they can't win a Super Bowl with Cam Newton. I think they just know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just get that feeling. And then you got Teddy Ginn doing you dirty before the half. Why would you release Teddy Ginn when that was one of Cam Newton's deep threats? Like, the Panthers are just so stupid, man. They get rid of Josh Norman. The defense is not the same. They got Bradbury, but it's just, I don't know what they're doing, man. But I just really feel bad for the Panthers fans. No, I really don't, though. I'm just saying that. Like, they're not going to win a Super Bowl with Cam Newton as the quarterback, man. They're just not going to. He's just not good enough, man. That's all I'm saying. Look, bruh, I'm just giving my opinion. I don't think he's good enough, and I don't think he's going to prove me wrong. Steelers and the Bears. The Steelers suck. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, first of all, the dude from the Bears, I got to give him a lot of credit. What was that dude's name? I can't remember his name now. Marcus Cooper. That dude should be cut. And even though they won the game in OT, he should still be cut. Because when you celebrate and get the ball knocked out, like, I don't know if you guys ever seen that Super Bowl. What was that? Leon, who was the guy? I forgot the guy's name for the Dallas Cowboys that did that. And it cost them. Listen, let me just explain something. All of you athletes out there, anybody that's listening to this, if you play a sport, whatever it is, celebrate after you score. Wait until after you score. Do not do anything prior. Please don't. Please don't. This dude is a complete idiot. And I'm going to tell you right now, I would just cut him. I would have cut him during the game, though. You see, because I'm about that life. See, people think I'd be joking when I be saying that. I don't tolerate failure. I'm like Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. I don't tolerate failure. I would have cut him there and made an example of him, even if I did it at halftime. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a whole debacle. Dudes coming back in from out of the locker room. They had to do another play. It was just all stupid. All because this moron couldn't wait until he got into the end zone to celebrate. It's really, really stupid. But again, the Steelers, like I said, man, this is why I like seeing the early on of the NFL season, because it's always a rock and roll type of thing, bro. It's a roller coaster. None of it makes sense, and this is what we get. Because nobody, like I said, every game that I could have bet, I would have been wrong anyway. Why are the Steelers losing to the Bears? Like, I don't even know what's going on, man. Both those teams suck. Falcons and the Lions. This game right here was kind of whack, bro. Because I think Golden Tate was in the end zone, but reviews showed otherwise. The Lions are for real, though. The Lions can beat a lot of these teams out here that nobody's giving them a chance to beat. That's just my opinion. Like, before I was saying to myself, you know what? Jim Caldwell, he kind of garbage. He's a soccer dad. I don't know what he's doing, but the team is playing very, very well, guys. Let me just be very, very honest about it. The Lions are scary. And I know they paid Stafford a lot of money, and a lot of you guys think that he doesn't deserve it or whatever like that. He's a formidable quarterback, and he's making key throws that, you know, I'm looking at it like, what the? He made a throw on the right side of the field in the fourth quarter, and I'm looking at it like that should have been a pick, but it wasn't because of the way he placed the ball. I'm going to tell you, yo, look, man, pay the man his money. That's all. It's very, very hard to get a quarterback that can make those throws. That's all I'm going to say, bro. Like, I'm going to give credit where it's due. I don't care what team it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't go with that bias route. I call it how I see it. That was great play, man. That was great play by Matthew Stafford. I think the Lions should have won that game. The Falcons look like they got an angel on their side, bro. They close one against the Bears. They outright beat the hell. Who they beat the hell out of? I forgot who they just played. Was it the Packers? Yeah, they beat the hell out of the Packers, but they had very close games. It looks like they might be a team to come back after winning the Super Bowl like that and go back to the Super Bowl. I would have never thought this, bro, but that's what's happening. Buccaneers and the Vikings, this was an onslaught from the beginning to the end. The Vikings just outright beat the hell out of the Buccaneers. The one thing that people have issues with Jameis Winston is the fact that he throws a lot of interceptions. I don't know if you guys caught it, but on the sideline, he and Mike Evans, you know, he was trying to console Mike Evans after throwing a pick. Mike Evans didn't even want to talk to him because, you know what's happening right now? Jameis Winston needs to cut it out. He has to really cut it out, bro. Like, I was giving him a lot of credit about a lot of the things he was doing, but he's throwing unnecessary interceptions at this point. And he's turning into Eli Manning, but Eli Manning has championships. He don't have a championship, so he has nothing to fall back on. And the team is not going to be like, yeah, bro, it's all good. You're going to probably have one in the future. They're not going to do that. That's not how you build the confidence, by throwing monster picks, dog. Like, this dude is outright just throwing interceptions. He doesn't care about anything that's going on, about breathing oxygen, mixing nitrogen with other things. He doesn't care about any of that. The dude wants to throw interceptions. And as long as he does that, that's what's going to happen, all right? It is what it is. The Vikings do have a quarterback situation going on, but the guy that's in right now is handling his business. I'm going to tell you this right now. If Jameis Winston doesn't buckle down, they might have to get rid of him, bro. And I'm just being honest about it. Like, you can't be the sole reason that your team loses football games at the quarterback position, because that's the most important position on the field. I'm sorry. The Texans and the Patriots, this game right here, very exciting. Tom Brady continuously shows people that he's not a product of the system. The throw he made to Brandon Cooks on the left side right there in between, and the catch by Brandon Cooks to seal this game, because Deshaun Watson played out of his mind. And I wanted that rookie. I love me some Tom Brady, but I wanted that rookie to win this game, because it would have been the first time a rookie quarterback has beaten the Patriots with a Bill Belichick defense at home. And that would have been huge for him to be able to do that. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Tom Brady got them dots. And when I say he got them dots, he got them dots. Like, I don't even know why I'm using Ebonics, but let's just say, bro, the dude continuously shows everyone, I'm not a product of Bill Belichick. I helped build what Bill Belichick has. And you, somewhere along the line, you guys are going to appreciate him. And it's probably going to be when he's gone, because nobody really appreciates anything until the person's gone. And that's the problem with life. You always, oh yeah, bro, you make excuses, whatever like that, and you don't appreciate greatness until it's over. And that man is great. And I just want to make sure that you guys understand that. It's a lot more. But Deshaun Watson, he's going to be a problem in this league, man. Seahawks and the Titans, this is another game that I was going to pick. And I did have the Titans winning on my sheet, but I didn't pick them as my best bet. Therefore, I didn't get any money from it. But we all know what the Seahawks are. The Seahawks are terrible, bro. They suck. They are not going to be contenders this year. And, you know, it's really, really disgusting. The way that they're playing over, I just think it's not. The team, the locker room is divided. Let me tell you what can fix this. You got to fire the head coach. You got to fire Bevel, because those are the two guys that caused that Super Bowl problem with the Patriots, where Russell Wilson threw the ball directly to Malcolm Butler, and that's the way they drew it up. Because if you're gonna have beast mode in your backfield and throw a slant to the Patriots, you deserve to lose the Super Bowl. And I'll never forget that Super Bowl, bro, because I thought the game was over. I'm like, this finna be a breeze, and it wasn't. So let me just explain something to all the Seattle Seahawks fans. Your team sucks. Russell Wilson, he sucks too. And I don't care. Listen, fire everybody. I'm going to tell you this right. That team disgusts me. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to tell you again. They could be a lot better if certain things were removed. And I just don't appreciate what's been transpiring there. I really just don't appreciate it. It's just disgusting, because they have talent. They have talent on that team. They're just not working together. And it's as simple as that. It's nothing else involved. They have the talent, just not making it happen. The Bengals and the Packers. I've been saying this for the last 5 years. You guys can go search my videos. I have some other video. The playlist is on this channel, but the original feed is from GmiasWorld, which is my gaming channel. If you guys are not subscribed to that channel or you're into gaming, you go check that out right here. Check that out right now. But what I'm saying is, I've been telling everybody, Marvin Lewis is the worst head coach since, like, I don't even know. Has there been a worse head coach? This guy, he's 0-3. This dude has tremendous talent on this team. There is no excuse for this man to be 0-3. And now he's going to go from a guy that always made the playoffs to not even making the playoffs. Before, he was a guy that made the playoffs and always lost in the first round. Now he's just the guy that loses. When you have that kind of resume, that's not good. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, if you're a guy that just comes out and you always lose, I don't care what sport you're in. That you got L's on L's on L's. Like, what are we supposed to do with this? This dude is garbage. You know what I'm saying? And it was a point in the game where you're like, oh, the Bengals probably going to win this. And then you realize what was going on. You looked in the sideline and you saw Marvin Lewis's face. You're like, okay. Like, what made me think this was going to happen? And again, I was scared to pick the Packers. I'm going to be honest with you, because I'm like, yo, there's no way the Bengals going 0-3. And that's why I told you guys I went with my best bet was the Ravens and the Jags. And I'm a complete idiot. And that's what happened. Because when I'm watching this game, I'm like, the Bengals might win this. And then I'm like, nah, I don't think Aaron Rodgers going to make this happen. Then I'm like, the Bengals going to win it. See, so I wasn't really certain, so I'm glad I didn't pick it. But to see that they're 0-3 right now, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, if you can't even do your basic of getting them to the playoffs, why do they need you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the point of them keeping Marvin Lewis now? There's literally none. Same thing like Jeff Fisher. Like, what was the point of keeping Jeff Fisher all those years? It doesn't make any sense. Look how well the Rams are playing without Jeff Fisher. Sometimes you got to fire your head coach and just make sure that you take all your money back that you paid him. The Chiefs and the Chargers. This is very disgusting to me that the Chargers are 0-3 based on the kicker. But, they should be 2-1 right now, because the Chiefs is going to beat them regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Chiefs are on another level right now. But the Chargers should be 2-1. And looking at this right here, is nothing I can really say about it, because the Chiefs they're just playing on another level, man. Like, I don't know. How do I explain this to anybody? I'm watching them play, and they're consistently just doing whatever they want. I know they had a scoreless quarter in the third for both of them, but look, the Chiefs, defensively and offensively, has too many weapons at this point. I don't know who's beating this team. I don't want to go crazy on them, but I would say that they're the best team in the NFL right now. I would say that they're the best 3-0 team. It's nothing I can't not say that. It's nothing else that I can, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I got to give credit where it's due. They've been the most consistent. They've played the best. It is no way possible that you can tell me that there's a better team than the Chiefs right now in the National Football League. They're better than the Falcons, in my opinion. I think right now they'll beat the hell out of the Falcons. Listen, I think they go to the Super Bowl right now. Chiefs, they walk away with that Lombardi. That's how confident I am right now in the Chiefs. And I know it's early in the season and things can change. But if they can get healthy and go into the playoffs, Andy Reid might get his first ring. Raiders and the Redskins. You see, this is the kind of stuff. This is why I can't play around with the NFL and start betting like this, bro. Because, Derek Carr came into this game 5 touchdowns, no picks. Then he said, you know what? Let me turn into Eli Manning. And he just started throwing picks everywhere. You can't do that, bro. You can't. And then you got, bro, what the? And then the defense just didn't play. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just didn't do anything. And then the Redskins, Kirk Cousins came out like he has something to prove. Look, man, it's going to happen like that week to week. But I'm just really, really disgusted with the fact that these teams consistently can't do what they're supposed to do. Why is Derek Carr running around throwing interceptions every chance he gets? I don't understand what that's about. Why is that happening? It just doesn't make any sense. None of that makes sense, bro. This guy came out like, you know what? This finna be a breeze, and threw a pick. What the? I don't even know what to say, man. I don't know what to say about it. All I can tell you is that this week, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys lost money. I'm pretty sure a lot of your fantasy teams just didn't do anything. I'm in the same boat as you guys. Like I said, I really appreciate the support that you guys have been giving me. The channel's growing. Definitely subscribe. Definitely share. Look out for me on iTunes if you want to download it to your phones or your Androids. GmiasWorld is available worldwide. We're also on iHeartRadio. I thank you so much. Definitely go to my gaming channel if you're into gaming and subscribe. It's in the description box. Look out for more podcasts coming. Give me some ideas of what you want me to talk about in the comment section. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Enjoy Monday Night Football. We'll see you tomorrow, man. One love.